Good morning. We'll start off with Tom Dowd with BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Jeff. Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys had this unusual week with a bunch of time between games that haven't really had this season. How do you feel the week went, and as far as preparing you guys for tonight?
I believe it went well. We got a lot of concepts that we needed to get down. We focused in on a lot of good things. It was good to finally have a full roster to go into this week, and to get some situational stuff done. So I think it was a good week for us.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
Hey, Jeff. Morning. I'm curious with the big three and you and Blake. I mean, that's hundreds of games of playoff experience, probably, I don't know, thousands of minutes, obviously. How much does that play a role in you guys being able to mitigate the lack of on-court minutes that you've gotten together?
I think it plays a big part in it, just knowing the situation that we're in, the importance of, what's at stake, just the overall experience of, having those games under our belt, understanding the moment, having fun in the moment, most importantly, because these things don't come, every year. So, being appreciative of, what's at hand. So I think we are very well, comfortable with, any given situation throughout the playoffs. So I think that experience definitely is a good thing to have in our back pocket.
Christian Winfield, New York Daily News.
Hey, Jeff. Is there at all maybe like a mindset change or a switch that you changed now that you're in the playoffs, or is it all just going to be the same? Do you approach the playoffs the same way you approach the regular season?
Like my mental? Yeah.
Nah,
I'm pretty much the same. I mean, I go out there and just have fun, man. It's a blessing to be in this position. I don't take it for granted, so I just try to enjoy it. I enjoy the moment. My focus, I don't just put importance on a game just because it's a playoff. I treat every game the same. I'll go out and I play hard and I give it all I have and I live with the results. It's basketball at the end of the day. It's something I love to do. So I try to have fun with it. I try to come in and play as hard as I can for my teammates, for my family, for the fans, and I have fun. I do that whether it's regular season, preseason, playoffs, finals. That's how I play. I just play with everything I have. I never worry about the next game. I just try to be in the moment and focus on that game that I'm playing.
Steve Lichtenstein, WFAN.
Hey, Jeff, when you're doing your preparation for the Celtics, how high on the list of things to clean up, how high on the list was defensive rebounding, and what were your takeaways from the film that you reviewed in that area?
I believe that was pretty high. Given the personnel that they have, Tristan, who's a monster on the boards. That's what he's known for. He's a big focal point, but it's more than that. It's a lot of things that we are trying to focus on, but that's one of the things that's on that list. So I think that's a big thing we got to keep our eye on to make sure that we all are game rebounding and being as one on the boards.
Christos Saltas, Sport DNA in Greece.
Hello, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. How important is the game one of that series for you to create a momentum about the rest of the series? And also, what did you see from Jayson Tatum during that season?
This season? Oh, the guy's a monster. JT has, been playing unbelievable basketball. He's been doing it all year. He's been doing it the last couple of years. He's their go-to guy. He's the, head of the snake is what they call it in our world, I guess. And he's been playing phenomenal. But they have great talent in that team. The way they've been playing all year, with the injuries, COVID, they've been battling. So they're going to come out and they're going to play hard until the last whistle, to the last second of this game. So we just got to match the energy, play harder, and be on the same page.
Back to Christian Winfield.
Another one, Christian. Shit.
Come on, man. Little off beat, but what's the deal with these smoothies and these protein shakes, man? And why does everybody like them so much?
I don't know. I'm drinking.
No?
That's why I'm so young. So young. Nah, I mean they're pretty good. A lot of guys, they take one after each game, after each practice. So I particularly, I don't drink them. I'll go a different route. So, you know, you got to ask somebody who really, I know it's been a joke about James, him drinking it on I think it was the last game. So you got to ask him. I know he gave you our explanation. So.
Thank you.
Brian Lewis.
Hey, Jeff. Wanted to circle back. This is two here. One, just what's it going to feel like to be playing in front of a sizable crowd at home for the first time this year? I think 13,000 they're going to have. And from a Celtic angle, Brad Stevens caught a little flack in Boston for saying, hey, as a fan, it's hard to imagine you guys losing. I'm curious. I mean, do you think that's just appropriate respect being paid to you guys, or do you think that's some kind of psychology, like talking to his team saying, this is what the fans think of you, you got no shot, or trying to lure you guys into a sense of complacency? I mean, where do you think he was going with that?
To answer your first question, it's going to be amazing playing in front of that many fans. Last time I played in front of that many fans had to be over a year ago, before COVID. So it's going to feel amazing to finally get Brooklyn fans in the building. More than the 2,500 that we've had. It's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna feel amazing. To your second question, I didn't know you said that, but I mean, that's something you got to ask him as far as what he meant. But I mean, if I had to answer it, I would say it's just a form of respect. But given, by playing in Boston for the years I did, I'm pretty sure they didn't appreciate that. But I don't think he meant it in a way that, they have no shot. I think it was more just a form of respect. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of confidence in what his team could bring to the table.
Thanks for your time, Jeff.
No problem. You have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.